guys. No way. Oh, that's totally wild. It's never happened before. Well, hot darn. Oh, how about that? Wow. Okay, well, looks like we need another low E. We can remedy this situation. I'll tell you what, as many gigs as I've played, I don't ever think I snapped a string or broke a string while I was playing live. Thank God, knock on wood. I was just strumming and my low E broke. So let's get some repair going. Which will bring me to this point. That box, that's a tackle box filled with all kinds of tools, strings, supplies that I might need out at a gig should anything go wrong, like slow blow fuses for my amp, tubes. I said guitar strings already, picks, matches, should you need them for whatever reason, a flashlight, you know, you'll have your phone obviously, but there's other kinds of stuff in here, Phillips, flathead screwdrivers, that kind of stuff. You want to make sure you have it. Just anything and everything. Extra slide, extra capo, that kind of shit's in there. Earplugs, that's in there. String winder, different gauges of string. Here are my matches. There's like a universal tool thing by Gibson. String winder for underneath the truss rod cover in case you need to adjust the truss rod. Allen wrenches are definitely a good thing to have. A little screwdriver like this, that's a flathead. It's a great thing to have. Earplugs, great thing to have. Again, slow blow amp fuses, good thing to have. Anytime you go play a gig, you should carry a box like this. Extra cleaning cloths, fretboard conditioner, needle nose pliers, very handy. Tubes, extra cables, extra Velcro for your pedal board should you need it. Extra slide if one of mine breaks. Extra string should I need those. Extra patch cables. You need to if you're gonna go out and play in the field. You need to go out with the mindset of always be prepared, like the Boy Scouts, that kind of thing. Because if you don't, you will end up screwed. And you will not have fun. This is glue. Strong stuff. Bellwood. Okay. Let's cut this shit open. Hey there, Captain Fucknuts. What are you doing? We're going to change a guitar string. A guitar string? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, I did not have a scissors in my box, and it's the one thing I should have had and don't have. So I would have like had to rip these open. All right. Let me just kick stuff. This is what we here call a teachable moment, okay? Hey, Bon White, what's happening? Sin City. Dr. Doom had hard times? I don't think so, dude. I think you're thinking of somebody else. Okay. So here we are changing our low E string because it popped down by the bridge. How did you do this, my dude? This is the other reason you want a needle nose plier. So you can grab that string. Oh, darn. Okay. Damn. Alright, let's just cut you. There we go. I was like, wow, do you suck balls? Okay. Sometimes they be hard to get. Dimebag? I've never personally watched him. I was friends with one of his cousins. If that counts for anything. I don't think it counts for much, personally speaking. Alright, hey, what's official? How you doing? CSR, Godly. What's happening? Brianna, how are you? John, what's happening? Just trying to catch up here. Reading the room. Send a sticker. Yeah, they know. Send a sticker. I was jamming out and I broke my low E string. That's pretty much what happened. So we're changing it. We're using this as a teachable moment. So for those of you who don't know, with a wraparound tail bridge, all right, you need to feed the string through the hole back by the pickup, and then run it through your bridge here in the back. So you pull it through, and then you wrap it around. Hence the name, wraparound tail bridge. Wow, that's fucking amazing, Blair. Yeah, I know. We have liftoff. He can be taught. Holy shit. Damn. Come on, man. Just looking for the hole. You ever heard that before? That's not it. Yeah, bite me. It's in the hole. It's in the hole. Cinderella story. It's in the hole. Okay. So what I do is I go over with the excess string and then I go under. So this part, I pull it up. That's the excess. So I go over it first and then underneath it first. And then underneath it second, excuse me. Over it first, underneath it second. And Gru's back in the game with cool gadgets and the cars. What the fuck is this guy's problem? No problem at all. See, look at that. Stop staring at me, Swan. No, I use Ernie Ball, man. I like to stretch out my string. I like to stretch my shit out, man. That way it's less likely to go out of tune from the onset. I mean, it's going to go out of tune. It's a new string, but you can avoid some of it if you do some of this. My single string bass, nice. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4 all together. Okay. Alright, hey everybody. It's 20 after 5. My name is Larry Soulcactus. Welcome to my Tuesday night stream. Welcome to the newbies. If you are new, please like, please subscribe. If you like the content, send a sticker and super chats, please. That helps us out. And any amount, doesn't matter. Anything and everything helps. Keeps the lights on. Otherwise, the best way to support me is to go over to my Patreon page and buy some music. But this is cheaper to send a sticker here. Hey Jorge, what's up? What about something from the Gin Blossoms? Wow, man. I couldn't be more sour on them. And I met them. Oh, that's cool, Kid Breeze. How are you doing tonight? Hey, Big Buck, what's up? Wait, are you the Big Buck from Deadpool? Hey, Rick, how you doing? No. Okay. Sorry, I had to ask. You know, when I see like Big Buck, I'm thinking like Buck from the bar in Deadpool. You know, Sister Margaret's. Hey, 52, how are you? Hey, Rons. I'm gonna pass on that. Thank you. Hey, Charlie. Thank you. I appreciate that. How's my day going? Batshit fucking insane. How's your day going? I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad I make you happy. Was that like a recent thing? Hi Chris, I'm Larry Soulcactus. This isn't how this channel works. Please read the pinned comment. Or better yet, read the description down below the title. If you're on your phone, that's where it is. Hey Stone, how you doing, my friend? It's not no request hotline. You can always send a sticker in Super Chats if you want to hear something. But I'm not here to be the human jukebox. If your messages was held for review, it's because you said some naughty shit you shouldn't have said. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please hit the like button, alright? Hello, Felicia. Hello, Julia. Can't wait until Christmas. Hey, Noah. Got a lot of you. Run, run, Rudolph. There's your Run Run Rudolph, or your Johnny Be Good, or your whole case of Chuck Berry. Man, that ain't whole of Chuck Berry. Settle down. way, you should never be jealous. What goes around comes around, you know? You may have something really cool that I was just like, wow, I wish I had that. I'm good with what I got. You should be good with what you got. I don't have 100 guitars. I have this guitar. Thanks, Rich. How you doing this evening? Merry Christmas, everybody. What's everybody's plans for Christmas? I'm gonna do the normal streams, so I'll be here for you twice that day. I see many of you have the same kind of Christmas traditions. That's cool. Just a soft guy. Well, good luck with that. Make sure you go down, up, down, up, down, up with your picking, yeah? Hard to do all the down picking. No, actually, technically, Jeffrey's older than me. But thanks for being a rude asshole. Come again? He's like 5 years older than me. Just saying. My name is Larry. His name is Jeffrey. Do you see the difference there? I live in Arizona. He lives in upstate New York. Do you see the difference there? Hey, Drew, what's up? What's my favorite guitar? I don't really have a favorite per se. I have like a few shapes that are like I think are my favorite. Like I could boil it down to like what are my 4 or 5 favorite guitars in terms of shapes and tones. They'd be an SG, a Les Paul, a 335 for those 3, Gibson, and then Strat and a Tele. That's it. I can head off into the sunset. I don't need more than that. And I find that to be over fucking loaded as it is. What do I think is the best rock guitar? I don't know. I think that's subject to interpretation, yeah? I mean, I could certainly say, why didn't Page use, instead of using a Tele, why didn't he use a P90? I'm just making the case. Why didn't you use a fat sounding P90 fucking guitar like Leslie West? Someone might say, dude, right there. Well, it's a Les Paul Jr. I'm using SG Jr. Same type of tone, though. So I don't know. Like, does somebody come along and say, make the case for a Telly? Because they listen to, like, Roy Buchanan or Steve Cropper or something? Or do they make the case for a Stratocaster because it was used by Hendrix, Clapton, Stevie Ray? Or do you make the case for the Les Paul being like, dude, Page, Perry, Walsh, you know, you just start fucking Alex Lifeson, you know, boom, 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 boom. I don't know. I really don't. I don't have the answer to that. I think it's a very opinionated thing. And with every guitar player, if you take 20 guitar players, right, you will get 20 different fucking answers. Tony Iommi? Yeah, again, Angus Young, him, who else? Well, Youngblood now, right? Youngblood might say he's got this guitar in white. He might say this is the fucking bee's knees for rock and roll. I might agree with him. I don't know, you know? I really don't know. No. They're just between the chords. Hey, Volcanic Fog. How are you? That's crazy. It's kind of like... Yeah, and Cream. Oops. If you lose your woman, great God, don't lose your mind. Now, he would have had the choice to use this, but he chose to use the single pickup Firebird. I would have chosen this. I would have been like, dude, this is so much fatter sounding. Fuck this. I would have been like, can you put this pickup in the Firebird? No, that would have been fucking cool. Hey, Gibson, get off your ass and make me a Firebird 5 with a fucking dog-ear P90 in the bridge. So I can have the Larry Soulcactus Firebird for me being rising from the ashes. Being the Soulcactus that I am. DJ, please read the pinned comment. I mean, Page did use P90s on In My Time of Dying. Although he used a Dan Electro in the studio. But when they did the 02 and 07, he played that big hollow body with the two P90s. I think it was the, what was it, the L5, L55? I can't remember. Christopher Connor Sandwiches. Hello, how are you? Okay. We got a fish, dude. How you doing, man? Merry Christmas. Thanks, CJ. What's happening? How you doing? Thank you, man. You're welcome, dude. Jesus, it's already 5:45. Where does the time go? I ask you, where does the time go? Lawler, Overwhelm P90. Dog ear P90. LOLLAR. So is everybody where they need to be for Christmas? Some of you all have some terrible weather. Unlike me. I didn't ask for this, but whatever. Sometimes I prefer the quietness of the humbucker. I miss probably having the neck humbucker more than having the bridge humbucker, to be honest with you. But like I've seen that combination where people like will do either, a P90 back here and a humbucker here, or vice versa. If I was to get a telly, I would slap a P90 in the bridge, in the neck, and keep whatever telly pickup that was in there, or replace it with a BG 1400 by Seymour Duncan. which is the BG stands for Billy Gibbons. It's a custom shop pickup, and it sounds sick. It was in my Esquire. And if you want to hear that, go to my homepage on my YouTube channel and go to videos and look for DC Traffic and look for me playing in the maroon burgundy jacket. And you'll see me with the Esquire. And you'll see, you can punch it up and you'll see that tone rock. I love that guitar. It wouldn't intonate anymore, so I had to sell it and get something more usable. It killed me to sell it, because I would have played that till it couldn't be played anymore. I do like the simplicity of having a one pickup guitar, because there's just volume and tone. On the Esquire, you have Esquire wiring on that specific telly, and it has 3 plays of 3 voices. You know, 2 of them are obviously really usable. The third is kind of like, it's like Under Mud woman tone, very bassy. And you have to decide if you kind of like that. I liked it because I like to use fuzz. So I could get a lot of really cool fucking tones out of it, especially when I was playing like slide and stuff. So for me it worked, but for somebody else it probably wouldn't have worked. Can I play Bohemian Rhapsody? King AJ plays. How are you? No, I cannot. Merry Christmas though to you. Hey, Jimmy the Saint, what's happening? How you doing, man? Every day I get in queue, too much magic buzz. Hey, Ken Johnson, what's happening? RNRLZ? Oh, okay. Can you please read the pinned comment? Thank you. Story of the scene was changing, being going rocking. The Who, Pete Townsend is a huge influence on me. Jimmy Page and Eric Clapton. Not in any specific order. But if I'm going to a desert island, I'm taking Eric Clapton and I'm leaving everybody else. Pizza Penguin. How you doing, man? I'm good, man. Thank you, Pizza Penguin. So is everybody getting what they want for Christmas? I feel bad for the people that are having a tough time. It is not an easy world we live in. Not right now. Davison, how are you? Merry Christmas. How'd the farm thing go? I guess it would have been a walkthrough, right? How are you, my friend? Good to see you. I appreciate that very much, Gabe. How are you and the special lady? Hey, Christina Little. Yeah, I do. Why say hi back? Is there something you guys want to hear tonight? I don't know that full song. I always do a few bars of it when someone asks me, hey, do you know any secret? Not really. Just that. It's a little too tall, could use a few pounds. Although I dig the line about working on mysteries without any clues. Makes me think of Scooby-Doo. You great otherwise? You guys ready for Christmas? The farm thing go okay? Hey Bailey, how are you? Gabe, was there something you wanted to hear, bud? You and the missus? Merry Christmas to you, Bailey. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas. I'm doing Thank You by Sly and the Family Stone. Nice. Excellent. That's awesome. That's cool, man. I'm glad. Gus Buns. I'm jamming. That's what I do. So just kick back and listen. Or you can be nice and send a sticker like Gabeson did in Super Chats. But this seemed appropriate given the time of year. So we should be thankful. Say what now, boy? What you talking about, Willis? Say what? Shaft? No, it's Sly and the Family Stone. But yeah, sure, Shaft. Hey, Joseph Lee, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I think you mean what wah-wah was I using? I use a Vox, model is V847-A. Hey, Daniel, happy Tuesday to you. Alright, guys, I am Larry Soulcactus. If you're new to the stream, please hit the like button and please hit the subscribe button. Ah, damn. Strangling cat. Yeah, I'm not Robbie Krieger. I just like the riff. Guitar vomit. Hey, Ava. Please don't fall down. How long have I had this guitar? Since 2017. How long have you had yours? Please don't do that. Art of self-destruct, but thank you. I'm actually Larry Soulcactus, and I live in Arizona. Jeffrey lives in upstate New York, bud. But I appreciate the compliment. No, he is not truth about. He is not. The official Phantom drums. I'm glad you felt that. Maybe you have. I don't know. I already played some AC/DC, man. No, I'm not. It's a mirrored image. Sorry. Okay, well, you know, it's always a good day. What am I trying to say? Yeah, fuck off. Go fuck off on your own channel, bitch. Bye-bye. I mean, that was just plain fucking rude. I play the way I play. You don't have to fucking come here. Nobody's forcing you. You can go fuck off and play in your mother's basement. I don't give a shit. Thank you, Logan. Merry Christmas. Hey, Diesel, Merry Christmas to you. Shannings? Okay. Oh, I'm using my, dude, if your message is being held for review, it's because you said some shit you shouldn't have said, alright? So, just give it up. Your message is not going to come through. I'm using my signature amp, man. I actually have a signature amp called the Soulcactus signature amp. But it's primarily, it's a clean amp. When I play like overdriven, like really like overdriven, it's through my other amp. I use this amp when I want sparkling clean. Are we understanding why yet? I already did, man. I'm sorry, Isaac. Did I mod something or what? No, man. I came up with an amp and co-designed it with an amp builder and brought it to market. And sold it worldwide from 2000 to 2007. Soulcactus Sound was the online guitar boutique amplifier and effects retailer. I use hey guys, all my equipment can be found on the community board. There's photos of it, of my amps, my picks, but I use a purple Tortex Dunlop 1.14 millimeter thick. Well, that's when it was born. But you can see like high-res photos of it and whatever. It's cool. It's got my character on top of the amplifier control panel. This guy. I'm in Arizona, Phoenix metro area. Hey Jeffrey Boyle, thank you. Merry Christmas to you. Most people don't guess. But I think it's pretty obvious, being Soulcactus. Where are cacti from? Arizona, for the most part. So, it seems like a dead giveaway to me, but... Hey Robert, how are you? Merry Christmas to you. No, I don't ever get sore standing and playing. I get tired after a while. But I don't get sore standing and playing. I actually prefer like not to, if I'm like playing at like a campfire type of thing, yeah, I'd prefer to sit down and play and sing if I'm playing acoustically speaking. Hey Nancy, how are you? Yeah, we would say a little impromptu, hey Joe. No, Kevin. I think they're here for me and not for Ted Nugent, man. Sorry. Ted's got plenty of love out there. He ain't getting it in here, though. My stream, my rules. Dude, you're... Okay. You gotta go, man. This ain't the place for you. Because I'm gonna start saying some shit I just shouldn't be saying. Okay. A lot of trolls this evening. All right. Sorry, Air fan, didn't see you. Okay, well, if there's no questions about gear or playing music in a band or writing and recording or trying to get gigs or trying to meet up with musicians, I think my job here is done for the evening. But I will be back tomorrow at noon. You can count on that. Because tomorrow's hump day. And I love a good hump day. Don't you? Alright, well, I'm going to tell you where I can be found. Instagram. Yeah, you can find me over there at Larry Soulcactus. Come on over, don't be a stranger. If you want to find my music, you can find it at patreon.com/Larry Soulcactus. If you want to email me for private guitar instruction, email is soulcactus19@gmail.com. Yes, I like the Beatles. But I'm winding down now. Alright. Gabeson, thank you for being the big sticker giver this evening. I really appreciate it. You and the lady, I appreciate it very much. Hopefully you guys will pop up tomorrow on Christmas Eve. And we'll see you all tomorrow as well. All right? Be good to yourselves. Be good to the ones around you. Hang loose. Thank you all for being in my dream. Love you guys very much. Have a good evening. Be safe, all right? We'll catch you tomorrow. I'll be on at noon, which will be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 1 o'clock for you Midwesterners. Me, of course, it'll be noon, all right? Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow. Wait, I don't say that. Good night, guys. Bye-bye.